Hi guys to everyone. I'm Ada from Pleasant Rock, and today, finally, I have to say it, we have Kåre from KAS. First of all, Kåre, how are you?
Oh, hi. Hey, everyone. I'm doing good. Winter time in Norway, so it's dark and yeah, it's perfect for making some good music.
Good music. And speaking about good music, this is a new project because just how KAS started. Because before introducing the full length, I want to say how this project started because of course you have other side project that we will speak later about that, but now focusing about cats. So
Yeah. Um, well, it started before I joined In the Woods as a musician. The idea, because I had played in bands for so long, and I had so many songs, but my computer crashed and I lost them all. So I had to start, or I didn't do anything for many years, but I always had that little, idea that I would like to put out something that that's only me. That like I'm the boss of this. I can do whatever I want. So I had some few ideas before we released the last album within the woods, but nothing of that was used. So I kept them and I like deleted it, recorded it again, rewrote it, and when everything stopped 2 years ago, uh, in March or something, then I just started recording it like professionally, and then I figured out, okay, I got to do this.
your solo project. So and basically cast is the meaning for, I mean I know, but let's say to the other people what is the meaning for.
Yeah, no, like I had like this other name that I was thinking about. It was a really badass name, and I was like, it was too long. It was like too complicated. I was like, fuck it. I just take what's my name and just shorten it to my initials. That's it.
Okay, so that's cast. And of
Uh,
course when I have in my hand and I'm showing to the people all out there the full length. Before going digging into the song, just let's speak about the cover album, the cover art,
yeah.
because
No,
it's
so
really like I mean looking at it and then I show it to the people because maybe they don't see it. There is some reflection or something. There is seems like more picture between portraits. It's kind of hard to define. So, what about?
yeah, um, that my idea, or I got up with the name for the album for this song I wrote, "The Problem of Evil," which is it's uh, philosophical philosophical question that I find really interesting. So and I'm really like the last years I've been very much into the idea of like thinking and just using your brain a little bit more than just music and work. So the man on the cover, he's like a modern the thinker from the old sculpture. So I wanted the thinker, that sculpture, um, in a modern day urban setting.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, because it's also in the in the CD as well. So
yeah,
it's used twice.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So it's and you can see it when you study it a bit. You can see that the world is going to shit. No,
Mhm.
it's bad. It's you can do nothing about it. So instead of
Yeah.
uh, you know trying to say what's left, you sit and
And
think about what could have been.
who is the let's say the author of this artwork? Who did all the mean all these artworks? Who did it?
Who did it? Oh, it's a guy named. I just have to pronounce this correctly. He goes under the name of Enyetu Kotori, I
Okay,
think.
wait.
He's,
Is this one Hector Montero?
no, that's the drummer.
Okay.
Enyetu Kotori. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a friend of mine from a town an hour away. He's a singer and musician, and he also does some insane digital painting.
Wow. And I was reading now in the part where you hold the CD. There is basically right 7, which are not basically if God exists, some quotes you can say, because I don't want to read quotes because people have to buy the full length and read it. But we just say I want to read just one. There's with the one under the problem of evil. How to reconcile the existence of evil and suffering with the omnipotent, omnivolent and omniscient God. So, first of all, where did you get that? And why did you put all these other quotes? Which meanings they have in the topic of the album?
Yeah, the 7 quotes on top.
Okay.
It's that's the argument that's known as the problem of evil.
Okay.
So it's the whole. It's like a philosophical thing. So you put up the argument, and you can use different things to see if it's valid or not. So I just did that to.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
To work on the title to people more understand what the title actually is, instead of what's the problem of evil? I don't like Hitler. Okay, that's not the thing here.
Yeah, of course. And because like you said, if you read it, you have like a question and an answer in the same sentence. And this has something to do with the songs. Like they are not connected. These quotes. The songs have different topics, or
the songs are connected in a different way with the lyrics and
just put the order of the song in like, I don't know, in a certain way they have to be listened. You can, for example, listen the third, the first, without problem. Like we can say, like a topic, like concept, or you can listen from without an order.
It goes easy enough. If you look at the back, and you see the first song, "Frost Right Descends," is the anger. Okay. It's the feeling of anger. Why? Then we have the second one, which is
Yours to Keep.
Again, yours to. Yeah. So it's the very sad. This is when you have lost everything. You don't know what to do. This is Goodbye. It's like you're dead. You're like you can't save yourself anymore. This is
like we say in Italy, addio. Like
yeah. And ascending forth into autumn night. Yeah. It's not about going somewhere. It's more about saving yourself, and just be happy for what there is. And then the problem of evil comes as a almost finish, which takes on the topic of one of the lyrics is it God or the devil? Well, we cannot tell. And
depends on which religion you are.
Yeah, for example, or like all the bad stuff that's happening. Who to believe in, or who do people actually care about? I don't know. Yeah. And Lost Love is it's about it's very like because I didn't write much of these lyrics specifically, right? But I put them in an order that it made sense to me when I did this. Lost Love is when you hear that ending of that song, you can hear that
like the end.
it's over. It's like it's lost. You have there's no way back. Yeah,
Yeah, like the even if, for example, you wanted something, you will never will be able to have it again because
exactly.
there is no
Yeah,
way completely. Like when you equip and make a point, there is not even a point, completely gone.
yeah,
And as I was reading, and as we both know, there are a lot of people who participated with you in the, like we say, special guests in this album. So
yeah,
the main that are more the main are there are someone that I see that it's more in one song, V-Rex, Korun,
yeah.
Kotun,
Yes,
um,
Gotun, yeah.
Kotun, yes, I'm learning something. Then so basically speak a little bit about this collaboration, how it started, why you decided to add other person than, for example, us, the podcast and the project.
Yeah, first of all, I started out completely alone in this, or in actually my old apartment, but now I continued in this. I had a surgery to my knees. I had just had to sit there for like 6 weeks. So I started a little bit before that. Got in contact with a drummer from Mexico. His name is Hector Montero.
The one that I played
Uh,
before.
yeah, exactly. So he played drums on all the songs.
Okay, so it's
Um,
basically the drummer in each song in the film.
every song, yeah, every
Okay.
song. Um, and he also put on some keyboards.
Okay.
Um, and when we got down a couple of songs, and I figured out, okay, I can't sing for shit, so I need to find someone. Um, so the first guy I contacted was Jan Åge Lindeland, which is the vocal. Yeah, he's the vocalist of Blut,
Okay.
which is a pretty cool band if you haven't checked it out. And he said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it." And he sent me something back, and I liked it. Um, and then I was like, "Okay, I need to get more different people." Um,
But of course, as a different people with different background as well.
yeah,
It
exactly.
was like a challenge having all these.
Yeah, no, but it was like me actually um, asking my friends to do something because I know like most of my friends were pretty bored, so they had the time, and yeah, most of them don't even work, so they have a lot of time, you know.
With the times, yes, we all have time. Too. Next time,
Yeah,
call me. I
exactly.
will play the. I will play the bass.
Yeah, cool. Fuck yeah, yeah, and so we ended up doing 2 songs together.
Okay.
The second song Jan Åge did, Ascending Forth into Autumn Night,
Yeah.
was I had a totally different guy from Germany. He recorded vocals and sent it to me, and I didn't end up not using it because uh, it was cool. It was very great, but it just didn't fit the musical idea I had. So then I texted Jan Åge again, like, "Hey man,
Do it.
I got an hey man, I got another tune. Are you interested?" And so he sent it, and he did that in 2 days, I think.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, and with I think the last one I asked was Virex from. He plays in a band called Arvas. It's some really hardcore stuff. He's insanely good a musician. So he recorded Lost Love the first time, and I didn't know how the fuck can you top that, because I thought it was so good. So originally the album was gonna have 5 songs,
Okay. But
and when I was done mixing the 5 other songs, I wrote "Yours to Keep,"
because you
always and forever.
you mixed everything by your own. This as I said, there is just you did all the job of mixing, mastering.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It has to be said. Just to be
Yeah, it was many hours of work, but you know, I love it, and it's very fun to when, you know, when I start, I can't stop.
yeah, because when we first talk, because no one knows, because we have an interview pending, someone somewhere. When we first started, we did this interview, that interview this summer, were August, and you were starting a project already, or you already was started. So it was
Yeah,
a journey, and it was
yeah.
out from the 3rd of December, right?
Exactly, Friday the third.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if someone wants to find it, where they can find it?
find it. You can buy it on Bandcamp, for example, or you can contact me directly through the band's page on Facebook or Instagram, and we find a solution. You know, it's independent, so I don't have it up on any like big stores or anything. So
And with this project and with KAS, want to you are thinking to do some live, like for example, you would like to do some to go on stage to bring this project on stage.
yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it actually, but it's about finding the right people to do it, because I don't want to involve people from the bands I am playing in. I don't want to put like the bass player and drummer of In the Woods on stage with KAS, for example, because that would be fucking weird.
Yeah,
Um, and that's a big problem this town has. Like, I once went to see a concert and the drummer played the opening band and the main band,
mm.
and I was like, no, that's boring. But yeah, I want to do a local show here in town with all the singers and a cool band.
But you as well. You started again to write some new things.
Yeah, I got two finished songs for the next one.
Already. Oh my! I can
Yeah,
turn my head. There are two songs now. Turn on the left and the second full length away. Okay.
yeah, soon.
Really? Other two? So basically, when you will go on stage, you will have 12 to full length to play.
Yeah, and probably because like they never open up this country, so
With the situation in Europe right now, it's worse. I don't want to think about that. Just thinking about it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
we were saying before in the beginning that this summer we did another interview, of course, and this was the other project, the band that you had
Yeah.
uh, that are in the woods. Just briefly, because maybe for that we will do another interview apart, because this is about cows. So just briefly speak about your experience with them.
Yeah, we I joined them in 2015. We toured Europe 2016, released an album. I didn't participate on that. Then we toured most of 2017, and in 2018 we started to record a second album for that lineup, and I participated some more in that. And we toured a lot in 2019. Then the pandemic came. We had a singer. He quit 3 weeks ago or
Yeah,
4 weeks ago.
that's the announcement.
Yeah. So yeah, he lived in England, so that was pretty hard on the whole band, and with you know the distance and all.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, and now we have a new guy, and he's recorded 2.5 songs on vocals for the next album that's going to be released sometime this year.
You will be confused this summer. I know that it's there, festival there, and there is a festival of In the Woods that you are going to play in London, right?
Yeah,
If I'm not
yeah, I think. Yeah, it's maybe. I'm not sure if it's made public yet. So I was like, yeah.
not public, because I read that.
Okay, yeah, and it's public. Yeah, we're gonna play at the Camden or Underworld or whatever it's called. Or
Yeah.
there's like 2 stages or something in September next year, I think. No, September this year it is.
Yeah, I can check, because I have I saw it in the in some other band pages, because it's a cool festival.
Yeah.
Really, and especially in England, it should be okay. It's called Cosmic Void Festival, September 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, you are confirmed. You are
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good.
yeah, I'm looking in here. There are, yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so
Cool.
I'm doing the announcement.
I was like, oh shit, did I say something I shouldn't?
No, 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 it's right there. No, because because I was because of course there was a merciful, yeah, merciful fate or rotting great, I remember, and I was in their
Yeah.
in their Facebook page, and I appeared and I saw that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Okay. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, and hopefully a lot more to come next or this year too. So
Let's hope. I'm waiting for something. Like I was telling you, Norway meet girls lot, but I don't know what's going on in this world right now.
no,
And just now, we speak about the technical part. But just one thing, I want before speaking, just changing topic. So basically, KAS is a project that if you want to if you want to make it, you can say explain it in one word. How would you like it to say? KAS is.
oh fuck. I never thought about that. Oh shit.
Could be your baby, could be your best friend, could be your
No, Cause is me. That's what it
okay,
is. Yeah.
good answer. And if for example I of course I listen and all, but for example I receive it today, and I wanted to put it on I don't know to in the record well the things for listening, and I want to listen one song. In your opinion, how I should listen the song? There is one song in particular that you feel told the people listen that maybe it kept the KAS soul or
Um.
single
Yeah, I would. Then I would like people to put on the title track. Um,
the problem of evil.
because yeah, the problem of evil. Because that's the first time I ever recorded and published my own my own screaming voice.
Really?
It's very very raw and very direct. It's my favorite track because um, um,
Let's see.
I'm not like it. Some people might think my like that voice is shit, but it was very aggressive
Well,
and very direct for me.
after what I heard, you received a lot of good reviews from also webs in magazine are want interviewing you. So it's a good thing about KAS. So this
Yeah,
two lines the project, the band it's having really good success out the music scene. So it's good.
yeah, I'm very very happy with how people took it. So that's what got me inspired to start writing the next one.
You have to do it because uh, I mean you're going to do a really good work because I thought I remember when we spoke the first time about that and we speak a little bit, but I listen all the song and it's a really good material and
Yeah,
all the songs are really it's good. I mean in my opinion for it's good for listening, especially when you feel that for example something is over, like you say, it could be a friendship, a love, could be I don't know, you lost a job, something is over, you maybe are angry or you're sad, you can listen that and as you can see like it give you the feeling of not being alone because
yeah,
it's written and people sing sang or people play it or other people are listening probably for the same reason. It means that you're not alone, so everyone in the world is going through what you're going through.
yeah,
So it's a good way to put out some emotion and also make you think and make you question like it's wrong, it's really over the things, I can do something new, I can change it. So you did a good job, not only in the music, because believe me, dealing with a lot of musicians, I'm not, of course, I'm a musician, but I'm not a producer, but dealing with a lot of people, mixing, mastering, um, doing it, sharing it.
Yeah.
My congrats. Really, these are things I always told you I admire a lot. You did a really an amazing job.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I'm sure that from the second on, it will be like straight to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
easier, easier.
Yeah, but you know, it was like it was a good learning path for me to do it. To sit down and uh, go through my own playing and making sure that it's all okay and that I can make this sound good. I had 3 or 4 different people that tried to mix one song. I sent them different songs, and it was good what I got back, but um, I didn't get what I felt it needed. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself." And
You think for your own.
yeah, but yeah, sometimes that's not a good thing. But in this project and with what I wanted it to be, I think, at least for me, it's the right decision. For me, it's a good sounding album, and it's I'm very proud of it. So
Yeah, and especially it's I mean doing something because putting because you don't know how it's gonna be. It could be a success or I don't know, could stay just stuck. But you take the risk, and this is a good thing as well. Uh,
yeah,
like you, like for example, the other friends we have in common, Ivan, me too, with the son of a shotgun,
yeah,
same and amazing job as well. So I would say that
yeah,
you are going really good right now. So and
yeah.
you because
Yeah.
I know
Hi, Evan.
you will follow this interview, no, for sure. You will be there.
Definitely.
I want to just a little bit chilling before ending the interview and speaking about the influences, the kind of question about the influences. If you maybe remember
Yeah.
the question I did it always the same, they didn't change. So basically just what influenced cast, mainly the
What what influenced KAS? It's um it's very hard to go on exactly what bands in particular, but um if I'd never joined In the Woods, for example, 6 years ago, this record would never be. It would never be this type of music or this type of style at all. That helped shape my way of thinking music and doing music. But of course, there are bands that I listen a lot to, like Agalot, for example.
they are
The man,
atmospheric.
the Mantle. It's probably one of the best albums in that type of music I know of.
Type the album for later. Because later there is the famous question with the album. So just pronounce the name.
What name?
I said just right now maybe just speak about the band, the influence, because with the album there is another questions that you can
Yeah,
it's more tough if you remember.
yeah, and I just uh, started listening to a band from Finland, which has inspired very much of the new KAS stuff. I think it's called Kuun Mustan Lapset. I think it's very difficult. That's very cool. That's influencing me right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and so now we go to the overall question that now it's our question because it's a mark, like 20 mark. The 5 albums that influenced Kåre since he was a child till today. What they are, which they are.
Yeah.
We did it once, you should remember.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I remember what I said even.
The file.
Yeah, can I see that? No,
Background is more cozy.
yeah, shit, I think 5 albums.
Okay.
Appetite for Destruction, right? Guns N' Roses, definitely. Um, yeah,
Even harder. Why?
yeah, that was one. There's so many, but Uriah Heep's Wonderworld,
Good man.
yeah, very good. Um,
You can say even harder.
I was, yeah, I know. I'm thinking what like made me a musician, but I think um, um there's a record from a guy named Guy Clark.
Okay.
Oh,
You
let me
don't
just
remember?
check the name.
You know
It's
why we have
yeah, but that's why we have internet, right?
yeah, of course. I checked it before the test.
Ah, no, it's okay. So Guy Clark, Dublin Blues,
Okay.
which is he was like one of these pre. He wrote some cool songs that all those outlaw country guys covered. Oh, oh, this is always really hard.
I know it.
That's
Always
three.
a lot if you pay attention. Always.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the Illusion records of Guns N' Roses, of course. So I just have that there, and the last one, yeah, has to be. It has to be Led Zeppelin 4.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
you keep it on classical, and
I am very classical.
it's good. I mean, of course, if you listen if you for example make music, rock, metal, whatever, you don't have to go straight to the extreme, because as well as you of course know as well, most of the extreme band they listen even jazz.
Yeah,
They just
that was like I can listen to like everything from
yeah.
some hip hop to some old country music to the newest
Yeah, I was saying as well.
heavy
I was saying
stuff. So
country music as well. Yeah.
yeah, I never understood those hardcore metal people that only listen to 3 albums. That's it. I'm like,
No. In any interview, in each interview I did it, most of the time, of course, if you were speaking about I don't know, huge band, they always an old band, they always
yeah,
to the classical, the rock, because that was that music where they were young, so that influenced them. But if you,
yeah.
for example, a stream band right now, yeah, there are people, of course, that are like you or me that listen to several type of music. But there are as well the one that listen all the like the death metal or the thrash metal. That's it. There is no other, but not in the band. Mostly are in the people on the street that just the fans.
Yeah.
They are stuck. They don't have they are not mind open. So before doing this, because I wanted to do this question now, but there is the last stupid say, but the last tough question. Okay, you are Kåre, you are a planner, organizer. Okay, a festival. So you can have you can choose the country. It can be even a state. You could, for example, Mars. You can choose even Saturn. It's imaginary, and you can choose the band. It could be 3 bands, 4 bands, or 200 bands. Just up to it.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this from the first time we did it. I love this one. Yeah, my dream festival. Yeah, I don't remember what I answered, but no. I want to put a
Place it here, like in the background.
yeah. No. Okay. Um, Hawaii location. Since yeah, exactly. Um, First band or like biggest band.
The headliner. That's it.
Yeah, headliner. We go back to 1987. Just it's
Okay, my ear.
Guns N' Roses,
Okay.
original lineup playing Appetite for Destruction. Um, Queen. I want to see Motörhead again.
Mo- Motorhead. Yeah. I never.
Yeah, I want to see Motörhead again.
I never saw it. And
Oh, I have Lemmy signed my Ace of Spades CD.
but if you think of with all these interviews that I'm doing right now, if he was alive, what the
Yeah.
I was ready.
No, and last one, Rory Gallagher. Yeah,
Like you can take classical as well.
very, because that's the coolest stuff live. So what those guys did back then, nothing beats it. It's like,
Without that classical things, what we have today never existed. Like
yeah, but you never like that raw energy that they gave on stage. You never saw it anywhere else. It was insane.
yeah,
It's like they did everything they could to put on the best show possible, and I just love that. It's just inspirable.
yeah. And just before ending the whole interview, just how do I say, leave a message, because seems to me like the mailbox. Please leave a message. Be just if you want to say something to the people that are seeing you for the first time with KAS, and to catch them and just a message to them, and especially because I think it's important to all the musicians that want to start a project like you did it, and maybe they are, they have doubt because they are not sure if they can do it or not.
Okay, I can do that. I just want to say, I just want to say a special thank you to all the people that have listened to the album. It means very much to me, and I hope you like it as much as I do. And if you're sitting at home, and people are saying you can't do this, you can't do that, fuck them. Just go do it. And if you believe it, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers, yes. There should be a cheers with all the people in there, and finally we did it. It was a long journey, but we did it.
We did it finally.
Yeah, finally we did it.
Yeah, the problem is the postal service in Italy.
Yeah. And for all the people that maybe they were wondering why we didn't do it online, because before it was online, it's because we recognize that recorded interview, you always have you always can cancel. Now, but especially because you can work better on that and add more, you can say, music songs. So in this interview will be a lot of the material of KAS. Of course, one other day where there will be the new album of In the Woods, we will do interview. We will catch that interview up, another a new one.
Yeah, definitely.
I still have it. I on some hard disk. I found it, but they are too old because I lost it at the beginning, if you remember. But I found it. But now it's like August.
It's better to do it now.
Yeah, especially
with
So thank you so much, Kåre, and have a good luck and with this project with KAS, and let me know when the second one will be out.
Definitely, yeah, I'll let you know for sure.
Yeah,
thank you so much for doing this.
It's always a pleasure, and we will see in some live festival. I don't know. Thank you so much.
I hope so.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.